everyone, I am going to be showing you the We Made Me Imagine carrier. This is a soft structured carrier that can be worn facing you as the caregiver on your back or in the world facing position. Today I'm going to demo how to do a facing the caregiver as well as a world facing position. I'm going to be using a baby doll, so just keep in mind that a baby doll will not act in the same way that a regular or actual newborn would. So let me show you how it works. First of all, this carrier is beautiful. I love the beautiful forest green colorway. The interior is made of a very soft, similar to a t-shirt style material. It has quite a few features, such as a hood that can easily be tucked out of the way. It has dual adjustable straps. And best of all, I think this is a really cool feature. The instructions of this carrier are on the inside, so we don't really have too many excuses not to do it right. So today, let's go forward. So I'm going to do, first off, a front carry. I'm gonna buckle the carrier around my waist. I'm gonna have it right at my natural waist, so not on my hips, not under my bust line. I'm going to use the support pillow that comes in for a smaller baby. I'm going to just tuck that right there. I'm going to grab my baby doll, place them on the pillow like so, and pull the carrier up to hold us in tight. I am next going to place the shoulder straps on my shoulders. And I'm going to reach around and back, and I'm going to put the straps in a cross carry position, which makes it much easier for the caregiver to adjust. I'm going to reach around on this side and do the exact same thing. And just like that, I'm ready to go. Simple, super easy, very comfortable. There's a great amount of padding. There's other features like PFAs, which are great for when you're nursing and you want to adjust the carrier, or as child gets bigger, you loosen them and it extends the panel a little bit. I'm now going to show you the world facing position, otherwise known as forward facing out. I'm going to unbuckle the carrier, keep one hand on baby at all times, and get baby out of the carrier. Oliver is the length of about a 6-month-old, but because he's a baby doll, he's a little slouchy, so he's a little too small for this position. Something to keep in mind is that you really want baby to be able to sit, if not unassisted, they should have really good head and neck control. This typically occurs at about the 4 to 6 month mark. So just keep that in mind, that you really want to watch for those signs to make sure your baby's ready. So as you saw, carrier goes on my waist, the panel comes up over baby. I always want to make sure that his eyes, his chin, everything is visible. He should not be inside the panel. And from there, I'm going to buckle carrier like so, come around and buckle the carrier like so. I'm going to come in and I'm going to adjust baby's little booty, so that way he's in a nice seated position, forward facing out, and he's very comfortable. And again, baby is visible, they're kissable, and their airway is not obstructed by any chin to chest motion. We don't want that. And this carrier can be used from about birth all the way through toddlerhood. So a really great age range, and it's extremely comfortable for the caregiver. The carrier can also be used on the back, and because Oliver's a doll, he doesn't do the best back carry, but I'll try to show you so you get a sense of what it will look like. So we're moving Oliver from the carrier. I'm going to just loosen it slightly because I like to use the hip scooch method for getting babies on my back. I'm going to just already pre-rotate it so it's on my hip. And I'm going to clip the straps because it's really important to me that I'm going to be able to put the straps on easily and that they're in more of a backpack style. I'm going to pre-adjust, and as you get used to wearing, you'll find that these adjustments come really intuitively and you won't be having to adjust it constantly. Really, the only thing you'll have to do is a little bit of tightening. So Here we go. I'm gonna grab Oliver. He's gonna go on my hip. And I'm always gonna keep one hand on baby. And I'm gonna rotate, rotate, and straps go over, and now I just need to tighten. Now it's just making quite a few adjustments because again, Oliver is on the smaller side. You really want to make sure that baby is going to be visible. They're not going to be able to be kissable on your back, so keep that in mind. However, you always want to make sure baby's in a nice seated position, that their airway is unobstructed, that you can still look around and back to see him. And ideally, he would be a little bit higher, but because he's too small for this position, you really want to make sure that when you're wearing baby, that you can always see them. And I can see him. And just like that, you are good to go. I will now show you how to do the chest clip. If you want one, you don't have to use it, as long as you're not finding that the straps are slipping. So, adjust like so, bring those down, and it's in a nice position and it's not digging in on my chest. There we go. And to get baby off, remove the chest clip. Always have one hand on baby. Slide your arm out. Slide your other arm out. And grab baby. I always recommend when you're first starting to back carry, use a spotter and a flat surface. So if another person isn't available, always make sure there's like a bed behind you, so that way just in case, you're safe. All right, this is the We Made Me Imagine Carrier.